Hello there, dear Taurus. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your reading for the full moon lunar eclipse in the sign of Sagittarius for 2020. This is our full moon of June that arrives on the 5th at the time of 3:12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So guys, thank you so much for joining me again today. It's always wonderful to have you here at the channel. I do invite you to reach out, hit that subscribe button if you've not already done so. Please do join the Dragon family, and also do click that dragon claw up, give it that like button to let me know you enjoy this content. As always, there's a few quick notes I always get through these before we start any reading, is that this is a general reading, Taurus. It's not going to resonate with every single one of you out there. If these messages do resonate with you, then take them, make them yours. And if they just don't resonate with your story or your feelings, leave the rest behind for another Taurus. This will mostly correspond with Taurus Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, and all Taurus cross watchers are welcome to join us as well. If you're interested in a personal reading, would like any information about the card decks that I use in my readings, or if you would like to leave a donation to the channel, all of that information and links are below in the description box, guys. So let's go ahead and get started. Just a few quick notes about the astrology of this. So here we are, check it out. This is where, let's see, there is the moon right there. Yeah, there he is down in Sagittarius. That's the moon. That's the symbol for Sagittarius right there. And there, of course, it is bumping up against the sun and Venus in Gemini. It is creating this dynamic right here of squares to Mars and Neptune in Pisces. This is why we are definitely having a lot of friction, a lot of heat coming to the surface. Mars is very activated by this lunar eclipse and full moon. The lunar eclipse is all about what we're meant to release, anything that needs to go. And because it's in the realm of Sagittarius, this means that the things that need to go are limiting beliefs, outdated systems. We need to learn better. We need to advance better. We need to become more universal, more expansive, more embracing of all people, all cultures, all nationalities, because Sagittarius is the world traveler, the international, right, that embraces all cultures, all philosophies, all spiritual ways of life. So it's time to start being more inclusive. It's time to learn, grow, and progress. So Taurus, this is mostly going to be lighting up your 8th house of Scorpio for you universally. And so this will no doubt be a very deep, all-encompassing full moon cycle for you. The Sagittarius full moon of June is also called the strawberry moon. Some people call it as well the hot moon. So yeah, we could be feeling the heat turn up around this time of year. What I'm going to be doing for you guys is a past, present, future spread that shows the last 30-day cycle since we came from that Scorpio full moon last month in May. That would have been, the full moon of the sun in Taurus for you guys. Then we're going to see what's coming up right now in the present and in the future. So let's go ahead and get started. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with the sun, moon, Venus, and rising sign of Taurus as we pull cards for the full moon lunar eclipse of 2020 in Sagittarius. Please protect their energy as well as mine throughout this session and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you so much. My goodness. Okay, so this is really strong right now. This immediate past energy comes through. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node energy. So this last full moon cycle that we had for you, Taurus, that would have been the Scorpio full moon. This is coming to an end for this last 28 to 30 day cycle. These go full moon to full moon. So definitely there is something that helped you to take a leap of faith, pushed you a little bit forward, got you out of that rut, and it's really meant to lead you towards your greater destiny, towards who you're truly meant to be, Taurus, because that is what our North Node is all about. You may as well want to check, your personal North Node on your chart to see what kind of energy that is bringing through for you as well. And look at that. On top of that card, we've got the blue moon, the unexpected. Expect the impossible. Expect amazing things. This last 30-day cycle that's wrapping up is really, really going to be strong. You may have some big surprises, coming up right on or around the full moon in Sagittarius or in the future, because our next blue moon is, I believe, on Halloween this year, guys. So that is when the sun is in Scorpio opposite your Taurus sun sign, going into the present energy. What's coming through with the full moon in Sagittarius energy is the energy's gaining momentum, the waxing moon. This is all about building in forward progression. This is all about gaining momentum, getting, more speed behind your dreams, which is absolutely beautiful. Waxing moon cycles are really lovely. We come into another one about 2 weeks from our full moon date, so keep that in mind. Whenever we are in that new and waxing moon, we are building to the full. Those are always great energetic times for movement ahead. But overall, Taurus, you are feeling more energized. You're feeling like you really want to keep going and pushing forward. And look at that. Have trust. Have faith. This is the egg moon, Taurus, which I absolutely love. That is the full moon that actually comes around in April. So April could be a significant month for you, or the full moon around, April, either something that happened this past April or something that's coming next year in April. But this is about a protective energy, right? We see the ducks guarding the nest. This is all about having faith in the process, having faith in the divine and the universe. And so even if you kind of feel like, well, I don't feel like my momentum's gaining, I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere, this is the universe calling you, Taurus, to say, have trust, have faith. Don't give up on your dreams. And look at what comes up. In this next 30-day cycle, we have your own energy with that full moon culmination. Your dreams need a practical plan. So Taurus, if you have a lot of hopes, dreams, aspirations, this is the universe calling you to get some stability, grounding, practical ideas, and growth around that to really bring them into full manifestation, so you can really see and tangibly feel them coming up. Very strong. I love that. And look at that. We've got another full moon energy. This is a big one. Anytime I get a lot of full moon cards coming up in a full moon spread, it always really speaks to me. And we have got the snow moon of purity, cleansing, detox, clearing your mind, clear the heart, make way for the new. That's a big thing. That's a big theme right now with the lunar eclipse, is that, we're really coming into a time where we're letting go of things that need to be removed or taken out of our situation, our path. And February is the snow moon. So that is when, we experience that particular full moon. So again, the month of February may be really important for you, Taurus, whether this February, this year was very strong or something momentous happened, or the coming year would also be very important for you. But, right now, just pointing out again that your ruling planet Venus is in retrograde, so you are reworking quite a lot of elements of yourself. And, that is also, Venus being in Gemini is going to be in opposition to the full moon in Sagittarius. So they're bouncing back and forth against each other. Definitely doing a little bit of that push and pull dance. You might really be feeling, like you've got to make some decisions between two different things in your life, two different paths or more that you could take. So just be patient. Again, have faith, Taurus, because this is calling you to trust in the path. Trust in the path of the divine. So let's throw some tarot down on these in the same pattern, past, present, future, and see what comes through to deepen up these messages. Very nice. Oh, Taurus. So, on top of the blue moon and the north node in the immediate past of this last moon cycle, look what we got as the Chariot. So there's definitely been, I would have to say, some strong movement forward, some big lessons learned about your emotional life, what it is that's important to you. Doing again, look at the, the dark horse and the light horse. This is all about balance of the two sides of yourself. And it's hard not to see a little Sagittarius energy with that Chariot, because, Sagittarius is half horse and it's made to move. So this is all about that movement forward. The Chariot brings us into greater understanding of ourselves. This is Cancer energy as well. So it is all about really learning that subconscious side of ourselves. Cancer is ruled by the moon. So these moon cycles, especially this last couple months, has been very strong for you. Like I said, this last one was in Scorpio, which is the opposite of your sun sign, Taurus. So this last 28, 30-day cycle of the full moon has been very important for you. You've really had a lot of your inner self revealed, and you're really becoming very aware of what makes you tick, very aware of how to literally, sometimes rein in those emotional impulses, which are very, very strong. Oh my goodness. So let's get a clarifier on this. Look at that. We have the Three of Cups. So Taurus, to me, this is going towards a better place of emotional harmony, celebration, and abundance with the Three of Cups coming up on top of that Chariot. It's like lesson learned. I've gotten things a little bit better in control, and I'm focusing more on the positives now rather than the negatives, because that has a real potential to drive your emotions forward or back. Coming up into the present energy, what we're experiencing right now, on top of this waxing moon, on top of the egg moon of having faith. Look at who we have, the Queen of Pentacles. She is your own energy, Taurus. This is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy, and it is earthy. She is grounded. She is solid, stable, an expert manifester, very creative, very beautiful, earthy, kind of earth mother energy. I always see very strong, like this is almost like a minor arcana empress. A little bit of that Nine of Pentacles card as well is very similar to her, because this is all about really getting literally maybe your ducks in a row because she's sitting on top of that egg moon with the ducks, right? She says, time to get your ducks in a row, Taurus. Isn't that great? But it's kind of like this is telling you, have faith in the divine, Taurus. Have faith in the process, because you will be able to manifest that abundance if you stay the course and you don't give in to too much fear or worry. And look, on top of her is being clarified by the Knight of Cups. So there is that emotional offer, emotional fulfillment coming in. Somebody, maybe wanting to, this could be anything, take it as it resonates. This could be someone wanting to go out on a date with you, somebody who's very interested in you and wants to take a relationship to the next level, somebody that, has noticed you and really comes through with this offer of love. So just notice that. That could also, of course, flip around and be you, Taurus. You could be the one kind of making that offer, saying to somebody, hey, I'm going to follow that star, right? And I love that energy. So let's look here in the future coming up on top of the Taurus full moon. And on top of that purity, the snow moon, we have the star card. Very strong Aquarius, of course, but this to me, in your case, is mostly pointing towards really coming to a higher plateau of understanding after a very long, arduous struggle. I know my Taurus folks out there, y'all have really been going through the hard times. I totally know, I get it. This is not the easiest journey that you've been on, and this full moon is really highlighting and bringing anything that is toxic, anything that has been negative. It is rising it, bringing it, lifting it all to the surface for clearing, for detox, for really transmuting the energy, being able to learn from those past difficult lessons, to integrate them into the whole of your being so they no longer have the power to control, scare, or dominate your thoughts. And look at that. We've got the Nine of Cups coming up on top of the star. The 9 cups of wish fulfillment, going to the next level. Oh, Taurus, beautiful reading. And I love the back of this one, you know, reaching to the stars or reaching to the heavens. So let's pull a card on this. I'm going to do a affirmation from the Unicorn Oracle. Always feel a little bit with that Sagittarius energy. Like I said, they're part horse, so so the unicorn spoke to me. I said I'll use this one to do the oracle message. Wow, okay. So this one came out as well for Aries. The adventure card, so Taurus, this is definitely movement forward. And to me, the adventure energy speaks so strongly to the Sagittarius energy because that's what they love. They love movement, daring to do things differently, stepping out of that box, Taurus. Break out of old habits, routines, manifest your travel dreams, moving to a new location. All of these could come up as potential manifestations or outcomes that will arrive from the energy of the Sagittarius full moon lunar eclipse. I would also recommend good gemstones to use during this time are amethyst or malachite, because purple and green, they are attributed to Jupiter, and Jupiter rules Sagittarius, so those are great ones to use as well. So Taurus, thank you so much for joining me for this full moon. Hope you have a beautiful next lunar cycle, and I'll be seeing you very soon. Take care.